A few months ago we bought this house in Sicily. Since then, it's been an adventure full of challenges, surprises, and so many new things to learn. And we can really feel how much we have grown as people. And that's what makes this journey so special. In the last episode, we started working on the wardrobes in the bedroom. In today's episode, we are continuing by finishing the wooden frame and adding the drywall. And it's finally time to get started in the garden. There's a lot to do out there, and it's hitting a few surprises. I am continuing to build the wooden frame around the wardrobes, attaching it to the wall. Meanwhile, Linnea is trying to get rid of the old green paint. It feels like the people who lived here before have spilled paint pretty much everywhere, on the floor and even on the baseboards.
Hey.
High five, darling. Good job. After the dinner, we felt like we needed a break from the bedroom renovation, so we decided to head out to the garden. The plan was to start clearing out all the weeds. Clean up and organize the garden so we could start using it in some way. Have you done this before, darling?
No.
We just realized none of us have ever made a garden before, so that's going to be quite interesting to see how this place is turning out. I think it's going to be awesome. But it's a little bit overgrown at the moment, so a lot of work just to clear that, but yeah, it's going. Once we started, we realized there was just about everything buried in the ground. Steel wires, bricks, stones, old garden tools, all sorts of things that definitely didn't belong there. We also met a new friend who seemed a bit confused and unsure now that we started working in the garden. He just sat there calmly watching us.
Mycket mer jobb än man tror alltså.
Ja, fast jag tyckte det här gick fort. Just här.
Ja. Det är skönt sen att få ordning lite så att det inte är det här ogräset.
Ja, exakt.
After a few hours in the garden, the rain started to fall, so it felt natural to move back inside and continue with other things. We felt we made good progress in the garden and got a nice boost of energy from it. There's still a lot of work left to do before it's finished, but it's a good start.
The framework around the closet is done, so now it's time for the plasterboards. And I've set up a working table here. I quickly realized it was a little bit high, but I think it's going to be awesome. Så.
Once again, one of the neighbors came over to say hello. They are honestly so warm and welcoming.
Yes.
He wanted to see how the renovation was coming along.
Okay, very good. Okay.
Okay, ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
The neighbor was here once again. Homemade salsa for spaghetti or something like that. So sweet. And also we got a pink or a red zucchini. Never seen before. That's awesome.
Ja, om det går upp en till typ så...
You might wonder why we are building the closet in this way. It's not exactly a traditional Italian style. And that's a good question. One that doesn't really have a perfect answer, other than we just like it this way and we think it's practical. At the same time, we want to keep as much of the original charm as possible, like the floors and the old window shutters. Hopefully it will all come together just the way we imagine. Now it's almost time for painting. How will things go with the bedroom and the garden? Will we meet our new little friend again? Will more of our lovely neighbors stop by? And does our big old bread oven actually work? Find out more about all that in the next episode.